Hello, hello. Okay, good. Things are at least appearing on the screen, so it looks like you should be able to hear me now, which is good. I'm not sure why I wasn't doing it before, because at least you should have at least been able to hear the desktop audio. But anyway, I have more, let's see, what should I call it? I have more audio tracks. It's just a couple more, but we shouldn't have the same one looping. This one's like 20 minutes long or something. Yeah, so this one's 23 minutes long. Then we're gonna have two 10-minute long tracks. So just sit back and relax, I suppose. And we're just gonna relax a bit, do some art, and I'm going to fade to this because I can. So, I'm just sort of improvising because I've always wanted to make Talksprites, but I didn't do any prep work, so this isn't gonna be like me like tracing anything, except I want to add something to this. Let's go here, I guess. Let's see, how do I want a box? How big do I want to make the box? Okay. Um, trying to think. This is the problem with not having any prior progress. That you don't have anything to base off of. So I have to think about what I'm trying to sketch. I have the idea. It's supposed to be a small icon for whenever Ash shows up, but beyond that, I didn't really think of anything. So I don't know what to put here. So, you're watching me to try to figure out the concept in real time. Trying to make this fire. Literally and metaphorically. I'm not having a good time. These just look like tentacles. These just look like tentacles. To be fair, that would be fun character design, but it's not what I'm trying to go for. Which is annoying. I know this is just a sketch, but part of me just wants to reference Akira's design, but I'm not going to. You're a much cooler person than Akira. I mean, I could have guessed for the hair, perhaps, but eh. I wasn't sure how much I would like sketching with the tablet, because it's a lot different. But with the pencil at 1, it's not too bad. Feels like I'm actually, you know, sketching something. Because I use mechanical pencils in real life. Because I like their precision. So this fire boy is annoying me. I'll quickly reference fire hair. No, not fire, color hair. Cartoon drawing. Okay, I have an idea now. Also, I need to sure. Pune will be there for right now. Okay, I'm going to erase some of this. Okay. Give them elf ears. That looks worse than I thought it would. If I define the shape that I'm going for first. Probably would be smart. Sounds like we're gonna change a song. Song change, woo! No? Oh, it's just the end of that song. There we go, here's the next one. Spirit of Fire. okay. This is the correct tensile. Just moved it up a little bit. And yeah, this looks good. I would have to burp. Alright, there we go. Got it out of my system. How thick did I make this? Pretty thick. I think I went for 4? No, it was a lot thicker. Okay. Oh, it was 4. I was just not hitting the button. Okay. It would change things. If I didn't hit the button, then of course nothing's gonna change. Okay. Worried that'll still be much detail in too small of a space. That's my brush size is going to be too big. That feels better. Might change the smile eventually, but not right now. There's hair in the back, we're just not gonna be able to see it. Get the picture. Not a square, it's a rectangle, but it's good enough. I mean, I can make it a square probably. Use this. Then it's good middle, I think. Do this. Shove it at the end. Do this. And shove it at the end. It's close enough to a square that works. Yeah. Okay. Sketch. Wow, those eyes are wonky. And I forgot to do the nose. Whoops. I like this eye better. So I'm just gonna delete the other one. Dude feels very thin. Because, I mean, if I have the hair poking out, I guess it would be fine. I can do two, like one for the box, one for as, I suppose. As box one. Box one. As 78. Pick one. There. Tools, layer, image size. Then I don't feel locked in. Because otherwise I will be. I feel like I need to make them wider. Feels like slightly better proportions. Basically, I'm just gonna retrace this on a different layer. So I get proportions like I want, but I still keep the better character concept. Yeah. I actually have to draw a nose this time, so just so I don't forget, I'm going to draw it now. This is where the center is. Eyes will go here. I'm gonna need to move the whole head up. Like part of the head up and part of it not. I feel like I need to move the top half up. The rest of it can stay. Stretch it. Actually, yeah, sure. A little more proportional. This. This. And then go like this a little bit. Then move it. Sure, good enough. And then I'll just edit it again. So I like where I placed the ears. The ears don't have to do anything. They can just be ears. But because I decided to add eyebrows for some reason. Because that's not usually a part of my art style, but tonight it is, I guess. E. begin looking like a leaf. I like this shape. I have to change the under shape a little bit, probably. Or just do that, I guess. This is a little curly one. One that just refuses to behave. I think instead of regular fire, I'm gonna just make it blue fire. Because that's cooler and they like the color blue. But it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, I like that better. Cuts this off a little bit, but it's at least better than it was, I think. And it's slightly bigger. So I'm going to fill this box with a nice light blue color. Actually, to be on brand, I should probably have this background. Except I'm going to make it blue. I don't know. I decreased the latency, so it should be better now. Yeah. Okay, now I guess it's just time to pick out colors. Only I should be a deep blue, obviously. Different colors. Nothing out of the ordinary here to do. I'm gonna match the gray that I have for the skin tone. We do it slightly lighter. I'll just keep it consistent. And then I'm gonna do a different blue for the jacket. It'll be almost like a midnight, I guess. Alright, take box 1 and add it to pick. That doesn't help me. Only this part. Need this part. Oh. This background music reminds me of the stuff that I listen to for naps. Like, you can't fully nap. It's hard for me to, but I have like this meditation thing in the background and it reminds me of it. Who pinged me? Oh, I got pinged in the chat. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna make this. What do I want to make this out of? Oh, this can disappear. Actually, put this at. Why are you still there? There you go. Maybe I make this white. That just looks weird. Certain things I'll probably make white. Let's do this color of Hades' fire. Hades' fire hair blue. Okay. It's like a lighter blue, almost. Sort of almost like an icy color. If that makes any sense. think that's right. Yeah. Like it's darker near the roots and lighter up top, so maybe I just added a gradient. So I have used the same blue, just into darkness. So it's not exactly the same blue, but whatever. And then this, I'm gonna just make very light. And hopefully, when I'm done with this, I get a good effect. We'll see how it goes. Might not succeed. Gradient. I'm actually going to do this. And then this, I'm going to do this. Nope. I need paintbrush. That's not light enough. I might have to do it strand by strand. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I just am not accomplishing it well. That looks cool to start, at least. I can go in and sort of these edges darker, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you know what I could do? This will make sense eventually. I hope. If it doesn't, then I have failed. Oh no, it takes in the black. I forgot. This is like flat color. I'll just go with the gradient. Yes. I think I liked this best. Yeah. It's good enough, chat. Yeah, it fits in. It is small, but that's okay. Let's see. What's next? I guess I could use the light blue in a shirt. This looks like a stamp. Could be bigger. I could choose to just resize now if I really wanted to. Unless I added a glow. I could do that. Yes. Lux glow. E. One dash glow. E. Clicked. Row. 16. Select. Feather. 32. Sure. That'll work, I suppose. Works for me. I'm satisfied with it, and I'm the person who has to deal with it. So, general gimp. Where is it? Just Grove. Edges. Stream screens. Arch. Me too. Some other day I'll add it where it's just like in the sticker thing that I can toggle, but this is good enough for now. But while you will be on this screen, I am going to add it. glow I have is messing me up while I'm trying to position this for y'all, everyone. I drew myself a tad too big, I think. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. I think. I'll just slowly make progress over time until I finally reach peak thing. So here's what I'm dealing with right now. So, which it looks good. It just there's a lot of dead space under it. So I might have to change a couple things. But it looks like Az would actually be positioned very well for that. May have to make like do a screenshot of this version. But anyway, I'm going to. Can I duplicate this? Copy. Paste. I can. Can I? Okay. Can I rename GIMP small? No, I don't want to. Okay, GIMP small, and then I'm going to do another GIMP window capture and existing GIMP small. Can I rename you though without it being annoying? GIMP. No. Okay. GIMP EG. Won't clip to the edges, and that annoys me. It won't snap correctly. I have to eyeball it. Just not really the best ideal situation. I think I did it. There we go. This looks right. Oh, I saved in that. This is just a sketchbook that I did last time, just in case I wanted to it. And then this time, I'm going to be working with some measurements. So I want to figure out how big I want my, whatchamacallits, Talksprites. Because I don't know yet. So this is my pixel ruler that I use. The lines make sense to me, at least. Obviously, I started it before stream, but then I realized I had to actually start stream, so I didn't really get far into it. But it did. Anyway, so you have 2, 4, 6, 8, so that's longer. Then you have 10, so it's a little longer, so you're still get some idea, but I think this one actually needs to be shorter. Yeah. Because you don't need to know the 10s. Because this goes off of like the idea of 4s, so the increments are actually like for 2s instead of like half or 5 or something like that. So we're actually going to need to change some of these. So that's 8. So I'm going to redo everything from on this. I'm just going to show you how I make it actually. I'm just going to start over. So you have a 1, and then you have 2, and then you have 4. And then you have 2 again to make 6. And then this is 8, so it gets another 1. It gets a 3rd pixel. Then you can copy this. Now this means 16. So you extend it. So it's at every like iteration of 4. So like, you know how binary, it's for those who know, you have binary, which is like the 1s and 0s for like 2s and 4s and 8. Similar thing here. It's like the next increment of how big it is when it extends. So, except it's like every 8-ish. So it's like at every 4. So every 2, it's at least 1 small dot. And then you add a dot at every 4, and then you add a dot at every 8, and then you add another dot at every 16. And then there'll be another dot at every 32. And it just keeps going. And the easy thing about this is you can just plop one on here, and you move it, because it should be right. So this should be 64. I did my math correctly. And it's 64. You can see over here, 64. And then, so this should be 8. This is 9. This is 8. So technically it's just this is 8. So if you do it from here, that's 8. And then this should be 16, and it is. Then this should be 32. And then all of this, 64. And I might want to have this as my block. So. Now the whole Talksprite isn't going to fit in this. I want to point that out. This is just to figure out if a face will fit in this. Because if so, choose one. Yeah. Oh wow, you can definitely get a face in there. And probably hair too. Oh. There's a little person who likes sushi. I love sushi. Except this could be anything. It could be like pop for all I know. Or it could be coffee. Or tea. I like warm beverages. Okay. So 64 is gonna be my face size, so that's how big, like, the equivalent of a Minecraft block is gonna be. But that's very small on the canvas. So I don't know if that'll be useful. I can fit face. The thing is, there's supposed to be Talksprites that I can eventually have. So this is how big, roughly, the proportion for a screen is. And the resource window, though, what does that mean? We'll shift, no. View. Control, Shift, J. No, it won't work, because something... I really need to figure out how to get that off. Sure. Fit in window. Fill window. No. Fit in window. This is roughly how big a screen is. So we'd have the character dialogue here. And I need to move out a little bit. Okay, so you have your screen. You'd have the character dialogue here, or whatever, and then have the people here. Not gonna look like trees for right now, but that's fine. Maybe you have someone in the middle. That's an extra branch. And this one's holding a flower. And this one, I don't know, has a goatee. Maybe a kid. There's the other arm. Penguin arms. This dude's talking. He's like, hey. Here's my kid. Kid's name is John. I don't know where any of this is coming from, but sure. Random storytelling. I was just like, hello, John. And William, I guess, the dude. Just, hey. I have an extra branch. Not an extra branch. It's, I mean, I guess it is. Like, hello. I have an extra branch. Because I'm actually just holding my own little baby. If not well. So he has a carrier. More like a little dash thing. Holding the baby. Because the baby wanted to be held. So, and here's the arm of the thing. So you have one that has a baby, one that has a little child, and then you have this one little lady expecting. You can't see it because I don't know where the anatomy would have it. It's just a parent group. then they all disappear. Because I don't need them on the board anymore. This went too far. But anyway, that's sort of what it is. Where you have this like one area for text. You have this one area for one character, one area for another character. Optional. Technically all of these are optional. But yeah. So the question is, how big I want my sprites? And the answer is, I have no idea. I don't know. That's not what I wanted to write. It's IDK. I know, right? I'm so questioning. I don't know, dude. I'm just confused. What I'm doing right now. Because came into this with a real plan. So naturally, I just kinda don't know what to do. I know I want to have one where I know I want to have 3 blocks to be available. Well, that's 4. Let's see how big 64 block would be. I mean, we already know what a 64 block. The 64 block is this. Oh, that was so fast. Okay. Boop. Okay, so this is 64. Now, if I take this, double it, it'll give me 128. Because that's how math works.
Hello.
Hi!
Are you going to do Inktober?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because I have a lot of other things on my plate.
That's so fair. I probably don't have time for it.
Yeah. Plus, I know I'd automatically miss 2 days because I have a surgery coming up, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, in a couple weeks I have a wisdom tooth surgery, so there's gonna be one weekend where I just can't really do anything.
Oh, wisdom teeth are silly. Many of my friends, I have many silly videos of them.
Yeah.
Because of wisdom teeth. My wisdom teeth are completely fine, and they're just chilling.
Yeah. Well, mine are chilling too, but because I have a smaller mouth, it's a preventative measure because I can't easily clean back there. And they're also like halfway into the gums.
Yeah.
So, apparently at one point, my chat disconnected and then I got reconnected. Yeah. Also, have you been watching the stream?
No, because
You've been doing other things?
fully just saw you in VC and jumped in here. That's about all that happened.
Okay, cool. Go to YouTube. I did put the link in.
Yep, I'm on the stream already.
Okay, so you can.
I have all notifications on for you, so it does ping me. I just didn't have my browser open.
Okay. Well, look what I added.
What am I looking at? Huh? Is that a graph? Oh! Oh, it was delayed. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's better, but there's still a tiny delay.
It's little guy.
Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
It's you. I made a little you.
It's a little Apollo, aka me, or
I wasn't
Apollo-ish creature.
I wasn't basing it off of Apollo. I was just
Oh,
basing
it's
it off of
similarly
you.
blue.
Yeah, I chose blue because you
I
like
love
blue.
that so much. I am a very blue person, not as in sad, as in
No, color
I feel like
aesthetic.
that's like startlingly accurate to like what I look like, but I'm not blue. My hair also sticks straight up for no reason. Like I'm electrocuted.
It's completely based off of vibes. Because
well, I do look like I got struck by lightning periodically, so
well, I was going off
accurate.
of the idea of a hair that looks like fire, like flaming hair.
Because I'm aspect.
Yeah. And then I just decided to take the same skin tone as my character, and then blue eyes and blue.
Oh my god, I love that. I'm gonna have to draw little me.
Go for it.
That might be my Sona in the future. Like I don't know why I just love it so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The size.
Oh,
I might
they're
have
so
to do.
cute.
Yeah, I have to do some funky. I have to split the background from the foreground to make it actually work. Because of weird sizing stuff that I didn't account for. But yeah. Anyway, to explain this is my ruler. This is my.
I thought it looked like a graph.
It technically is, but each increment is 2 pixels. So it's what I use to measure. I'm trying to figure out the size of. I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to decide sizes.
Coordinates?
But this helps me visualize it.
Okay.
It makes sense to me, so I'm using it.
No, I'm not criticizing. It's just that was that. I don't know. I just said the first thing that came into my brain, and that was in my brain. Is that
it does kind of look like it'd be a graph, though.
It does. It made me think of the
line,
economics graphs that I made today. It was pretty interesting stuff. It was, and by interesting, I mean it was the GDP deflator graph with the short run supply and long run supply and aggregate demand. And it was bad, and I almost fell asleep because it was a 2-hour lecture.
Oof.
It was horrible.
Okay, now we have.
Speaking of horrible, I found a mug just on the side of a street, and I picked up the mug. And on the mug it said Gandalf for president. And I put it back on the street, and I kept walking. A little confused.
Based mug, though.
But based mug.
Big as that? Not big enough. I think if I double it, I'll get to the size that I want.
Wow, you zoomed out very far.
Because I'm trying to measure how big it is compared to the rest of the canvas, because the canvas is about the size of a screen. So proportionally,
You know you can look up pixel counts for your specific... You can also go into your specs.
Well, I don't know what... I appreciate the recommendation, but I don't think... I don't know how to explain...
I don't know. If you're trying to measure your screen...
The recommendation... No. This screen is the proportion of like the ratio that works for like 1080p. So I use it for when I'm referencing sizing for when I want something to look good on a YouTube screen.
Okay, I finally understand
That's what I meant.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I meant to say that this is the correct proportion size, and so I'm trying to fit, like, down to the pixel, so I'm trying to choose how big I want these Talksprite figures to be based on proportionally sized to the screen.
I'm so understanding now that it's understood.
Yeah. But the thing is, I want it to work, you still be able to see, like, the different heights and stuff, so I have to figure out, like, okay, how much would, like, the equivalent of a Minecraft block be in this system I'm trying to improvise?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
I actually don't know what the pixel count of my screen is.
Well,
that's a good question.
Okay. I don't know for mine either. I just have my regular screen set to whatever, like my monitor resolution set to whatever the recommended is, because I don't feel like trying to figure out what feels right.
That's not my desktop. Right. Oh, I can't go to my desktop because I have XCOM open, and it's covering my desktop. Never mind, then. I'll do that later.
Can't you just use, like...
I can't Alt-Tab to my desktop when I have... It's weird.
Can you just use, like, Windows D or something?
Windows D... Oh my god. Wait, that's an actual... Hockley?
Yeah!
Hockley, I know how to code in, like, 3 coding languages. I didn't know about Windows D. I'm gonna cry.
See, this is me. I just have various random hotkeys stored. Like, I may not know a lot, but whatever I do know, it can be helpful. Yeah, so...
But that seems like something I should have known, and I'm sad now.
Yeah, well, I don't see a reason for most people to know it. Like, it's not... Unless you look it up, you're probably not going to know it. So you have... The Windows or Control-D.
Oh wait, no, it's still... Oh wait, if I do Windows D...
Because that should go to desktop.
If I right-click on my desktop when I hit Windows D, it takes me back into XCOM. And I don't know why. What kind of shortcut is that?
So Windows D is desktop. If you want to lock your computer, you can do Windows L.
Have you tried Alt F4?
Ha ha ha, I'm pretty sure that one's the one that closes the program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
I used to crash my friend's computer with one...
Alt-Tab is the classic one.
Yeah, I use Alt-Tab all the time.
Yeah, if you don't know Alt-Tab, that's kinda sad. You're not computer literate if you don't know that, I don't think so. That one's a pretty basic one. Sometimes instead of... you know how...
Isn't Windows X? I think it was Windows X. If you use Windows X, it pulls up the shutdown menu, and then you can just click shutdown computer. Or there's the logout button, which is really annoying on school Chromebooks. I remember that.
The logout button?
I was a menace. I was a menace in elementary school. I would run up to people, and I would hit the logout button, which, like, logs you out of the district thing. It was horrible. It was horrible. It took, like, 10 minutes for them to get back into their computers. I was so mad. That was the worst.
So you know how, Control-Z, you can, undo something, and then Control-Z, you can redo something, right?
Yeah.
Well, in some programs...
In Photoshop, there's also, you can use left bracket, right bracket to change brush sizes, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's the same thing in my program, too.
Bracket.
Yeah. But the thing is, in the program I'm using, it's not this. Instead, it's Control plus Y.
Control plus what?
Plus
Why?
Y.
Literally why, but why is in the key, but also why?
I don't know.
Rebind your keys, my good sir.
I didn't. I didn't rebind them. That's just what the
I
program
mean,
comes with.
if my computer had that, I would rebind.
Well, the
I'd
thing is,
rebind
it's
it.
just this program.
Oh. That's even easier to rebind, isn't it?
I mean, probably, but I don't do it. Because I'm used to it for this program.
Oh my god.
Because I've been using this program for about, like, 10-ish years. I guess not count it. Well, I guess it's closer to, like, 7, because I didn't really use it during... No?
Oh my god.
No, I didn't really use it during college, I don't think.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
What
But the thing is,
heck?
I'm pretty sure in Excel, you can also use that. Like, if you can't use Control Shift Z to redo, it's Control Shift Y instead. I don't know why it's that way.
Yes.
But it is.
A lifesaver in middle school for me was learning Control Shift V did formatting for me. That gives me joy.
Did you know you can access undo the copy paste history if you activate it?
You can what?
Control.
Undo the. What do you mean the history?
Hold on. I need to do. Hold on, I need to check to make sure I have the keybind white, right?
Windows.
Yeah.
I hate Windows. Why is it so confusing?
I don't remember what keybind it is because I use it all. Oh, okay. So it's Windows V. You can pull up
There's a clipboard.
Yeah, you can
like
save
there's weird
the
punctuation. It's the weird S that you can use in Minecraft to make glitch text huge. I love that. I'll bet
What?
you that'll be. Yeah. Usually I just have to find that through the characters menu and then go searching
I'm not
for
sure
it,
what you pulled up.
I pulled up all of the weird convoluted symbols, like the weird S.
When you did
and the
Windows
triangle.
V?
Yeah. Windows
I'm not
V.
sure how it continued to that.
I've got a clipboard. I've got there's Euro signs in here.
Oh, for me,
what even is this? Hold on, I'm gonna
know what you're
spam all
talking
bunch
about.
of symbols into your Windows V.
For me, it just pulls up the copy paste history.
Wow. Well, not for me. I've got house. I've got Russian U. I've got, whoa, what even is that? Is that a kind of currency? That's cool. Hold on. H. And the 2 different kinds of T. Ooh. Ooh, arrows. Arrows with curly cubes. Oh my god. You should look in your DMs.
Okay.
Hieroglyphics.
Ah, it's a bunch of, like, symbols stuff.
There's also different shaded boxes. So if you need slightly shaded box 1 or slightly shaded box 2 or shaded box 1 or shaded box 2 or heavily shaded box 1 or heavily shaded box 2. The more you know.
Insert rainbow here.
I don't even know if chat could even hear that, but the more you know.
I mean, they probably could because it's through a soundboard on the call, so.
Yep. The more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
It just sounds a bit
sounds
weird
so
with my
close to
background
the-
music.
It sounds like the Windows reboot, but more musical. You know what I'm talking about? A reboot sound,
Yeah.
but slightly
Yeah,
more.
no, I got what you meant.
Yeah.
Took
Okay.
me a moment, but yeah. Because I'm trying to, like, replay it. It's as if the internet wind-up noise wasn't as
Yeah.
sputtery.
I know exactly what you're saying. What is this? Probably shouldn't.
Eh.
Oh. What even is that? It's just dumb. It's just a.
We have wonderful soundboard titles.
I like O-O, which I'm not good. I think that's the weird cackle. Probably.
I mean, you can quickly go into yapping and then figure out what each of them are and then come back. That is something you can do. And they have done that. So...
I'm really glad I used VCs for those. Those were not good for stream. Mostly because I just went deaf from how loud those are and I need to rebalance them, but... Yeah, I did not need in my ear, but like bass boosted. That's a good one though. LOL and O-O are not good. We should burn them. We should go away. Somewhere they are wanted, which is not here.
You have control over the soundboard, so you can make them
It's true
right now.
Or I could leave them there for the next unsuspecting me that comes in the future.
Just troll our future selves.
I'm trolling my future self. Because every time, I feel like I've done this in the past, and left it in, and then now I'm confused again. It's gonna happen again.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
think those were, the weird ones were from when Cactus was not playing War Thunder. And when he was real. Which was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But not Star Wars, unfortunately.
That's 4 blocks. This is 64. This is... I should probably label these. A color that isn't light green.
That certainly is a color.
I mean, it looks fine over here. It's just like a white blank space, but trying to label doesn't help. 64.
You should send me a screenshot of the little character you made later, by the way.
Alright. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could just do it now.
This is fully now how I'm going, how I'm going to picture myself in my head. Just a little blue goober.
Here you go.
Yay. You know what's funny? I'm wearing a coat that is that exact same color. A blue sweatshirt with a hood that's wrinkled like the same way, too.
It just
Except
felt
mine is
like
NASA.
you would be somebody who would wear a hoodie, so I'm like, this
I
sure,
have
this is a
only
classic.
hoodies.
It just made sense.
It does make sense. I literally I wear hoodies every single day. No one has ever seen me in a t-shirt. Even when it's like 100 degrees. I won't do it on principle.
Sometimes it just be like that. It reminds me of like this Thomas Sanders short, I think, where it's either a short or mine, where it was like, in winter I wear black because it's like nice and warm or something like that, and then in summer I also wear black because I look good in black and I'm willing to suffer.
In winter, I wear black because it's the same color as my soul. In summer, I wear black because I want to burn in the fiery pits of hell.
Oh, right.
Same vibe.
Yeah, that's not correct for math. Fun fact, I was trying to do math the other day, where it's like 16 times 3, and I instantly knew that it was 48, and I'm like, ah, yes, Minecraft brain.
Oh yeah! That is a Minecraft moment. Speaking of math, you just reminded me of my friend today went. They had 10 caskets of tea, and inside were each 20 tea bags. They had 20,000 things of tea, and I went, wait, that's not how math works. And he went, yeah, you're right, I just added way too many zeros. I'm like, aren't you in, like, advanced calculus?
10 is like the easiest number to multiply to. You just add a 0 to the end.
My friend is in junior in college level math, and he is like, cannot apparently do that. That's just tragic. I told him that I'd lost all respect. He was devastated. Be crying forever.
Let's see, how big is 256 needs? Just 8 more. What's hard about this though is that like the size of however many blocks there are will not match up to how I do my like the head proportions for the rest of the body. So it's like very awkward. So it's like, how do I do this?
That is fair.
Yeah. Time to make a little puppet that I can use for sizing.
Little Puppet. Reminds me of that one song. Little Puppet Boy, or whatever it is.
I'm not sure I know which one you're referring to.
I don't even know which one I'm referring to, if we're being fully honest. It's the little puppet song, and I can't remember. I can just remember that there's a little puppet boy, and I don't remember anything other than that. But I just had a brain moment where I thought about it. That's about all I can say about that.
Okay, so this is roughly my proportions per person. So I have the head, I have the torso, which is 2.
Yeah.
And then this.
You do a good job of stylizing your proportions.
Thanks. So, yeah, my proportions journey was interesting. So for when I started studying sort of proportions, I took influence from, what was it? Like manga books and like regular comic book drawing books. Which is how I got this part of it. Where these should be like the same. I can't remember what book I was reading. But that, for whatever reason, that's what stuck in my head. And then for me, what looks right for proportions is having this be 2. And then this is where the elbow goes. The elbow is here. It just looks right for me. And it's been good enough in my art style that it just sort of kept it. Because it's also really easy to remember. So. Yeah. But it's really interesting because because there's one point where I just like didn't do that. I just little feetsies. Pretty sure. I think at one moment I had it where it was just like that almost. Was really early on, or it was just inconsistent. But I was one of those people who also had like a muffin. What was it? Like a mitten hand phase, which actually worked to my advantage because that meant I could just focus on the proportions and getting them stylized. They are the best. Especially if you're trying to like focus on a different part of your art style. And for me, it got me a lot of sort of enough down where I can instead work on more of like figuring out like, oh, how do I draw details, or how do I draw like hair or something. And I worked on more of like, how do I draw a simple pose and then that anatomy. So looking back, it was like very helpful in my art journey because then I could just like zero in into what I wanted to practice, even if I wasn't fully understanding where they are. So, and I'm very satisfied with how my art style ended up. The main like, so for me, I'm more in 2D just because it's easier for me to draw, and then the main focuses that I use as inspiration is like Disney 2D animation or like modern, what do you call it? Modern cartoon animation, I guess. So, E. This is the proportions. Oh, how big do I want my puppet to be? Put my puppet on a different layer. Yeah, that's fair. If you know what vibe you're going on, well, you can, if you know sort of like what area you're going for or something, you can try like Googling stuff. From what I saw, it reminded me of like um, gentleman's suits, but I can't place the exact era. I want to say like, well, I'm not talking about the character vibes. I'm talking about the like outfits themselves, because that's what has one of the things that has you stuck right now, I believe, if I remember correctly. Although I did have a suggestion. The answer was ascots. That was my suggestion. um, if you needed something, I'm like, here's a random. Even though it doesn't really help much because it's just a scarf. But it is something you can use. Yeah. My first brain went like, I can't place a decade, but sure, I'll just suggest ascots and move on. You know what I should do? I should probably do it at like all the stages of different sizing. Sizing puppets. And I'll just have this over here. If I can actually move it. Make this. No. No. I get. I get an area that I can fill in so that I can easily grab it when I'm trying to move it. There. Hold on. I think I figured out the era that I was thinking of. Is definitely the wrong. I was in the wrong century. That's why I was having trouble finding it. So try 1830s and 1840s for inspiration, because that's what the like sneak peek that you gave me sort of reminded me of. So I don't know. Maybe you'll find some collar that you like. So this is 4 blocks. So no, that would be 3 blocks. Fudge. I mean, hey, you're the artist, so you can draw what you want. If you want to draw them in a ball gown. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have to somehow divide this into thirds. And I don't know how to do that. I need to divide something in the thirds. This would be knees and this. Is that proportional? Well, we start by dividing by 3. Ah, yes! I start walking by starting to walk. That's very helpful. One, like they progressively got larger. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads tall. Aren't really that proportioned well, but it's close enough. Probably like this and this. Got head and a half. 1.5. What? 1. This is 2 somehow. And 1.5. I mean, they first usually try to balance and stand and stuff before fully walking. Babies do. So, I'm not sure how that helps. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna pretend this is a 4-person tall thing. So then, 1 for 4-person tall. I meant 4 blocks tall. And proportions aren't proportioning. Proportion. That, and about here would be 1. About here would be 1. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, E. What do you mean, Paradox confused math lady? Sound. What got you confused? Yes, what got you confused? What did they say? This... I know the meme you're talking about. Okay, I was going back. I went back to talking about trying to figure out how the sizing works. And so I'm going to make... So instead of having this dude, this current puppet be 3, like, blocks tall, they're going to be 4. So then I can just guess for the rest of them. Based on this proportioning. Does that make sense? Did that help? Strong force. Okay. Not sure what you're referring to with that, but sure. Why does it have to be right in the way? Oop. Get 3. And 3.5. I wish I had a longer canvas. So I'm going to copy these. Put them on a different layer. Why it didn't save the actual fudge. Okay. Put them over here. No. Okay. Paste. Half, I think. did not go well. It's like a stray pixel, and it's annoying me. There we go. Okay. Protons are positive and neutrons have no charge. Why do they stick together in the middle? Because it's clearly not magnetism. Strong force. Yeah, quantum mechanics would be confusing. We know it's strong, we just don't know exactly what the strong force is, which I think is really funny. It's the equivalent of calling dark matter dark matter. Yeah. The math lady meme makes more sense in this context now. Still this little stray pixel up here somewhere. Are you gone now? Have you disappeared? Yes, okay, you have. Good. That's good, because I don't want you around because you annoy me. I say to the stray pixel, which I have now erased. Okay. This is about 3.5. I'm gonna put this puppet right over there. Whee! This one is roughly in line. This one, why? Can't even move this one. Can't even. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Screw it. I'm just moving the scale. Okay. Back to scaling puppets. After I do this. Enough. I have to check my DMs. Okay. The voices. If the gut is correct, after the Big Bang during the electroweak epoch of the universe, the electroweak force separated from the strong force. Accordingly, a grand unification epoch is hypothesized to have existed prior to this. It does not sound scientific at all. Like, it probably is, but it just sounds so dramatic. It's 4, 3.5, 3, 3.5. Does not look like 3.5. I messed up somewhere. Okay, let's use this line. Because the baseline is off. Ew. Baseline isn't straight. Puppet scale isn't straight. Which is fine, but need something that isn't crooked to work off of. Oh. This. That's already lined. And let's go with this as our midpoint. So this is the new midpoint. And this should all match. And if it doesn't, well, I guess I'll just have to redo some stuff. Eh. Eat. Oop. How am I so off on this? Okay. $115. Oh, because it's not an even number of pixels, that's why. Yeah, no, I didn't want that. Move this up one. And should be good. No, we are not. Wait. Yes, we are. Woo! So let's go with, I don't know, sure, red for the first one. And then you do this. And then cut it in half, so that's 407. It's a green, I guess. Then again, which does not. Need something that's divided by 4, I guess. For the heights. Which I guess makes sense. How big is... Four, 8, 816 should be divided by 4, so I just need to move this one down a couple. 1, 2. And I should be able to split this into 4 areas. down, and 17. No. Oh. Gonna this. Oop. Okay. And up and over. Stop. Okay. This is 816. And half of that is 408. Then half of that is 204. Okay. Need to get this. Aha, okay, good. I'm gonna create this one to be yellow. Okay. Have our boxes. We're figuring out heights. So, puppet scale needs to shift again. I'm gonna delete that guy. Here. Okay. Skilled puppets. Let's make the main puppet, the initial puppet. And so you have this here, little legs. And you have the head here. Yeah, little neck. You have the torso, which is one head tall. Yeah, I believe I did it right. Yeah. Just gonna be wearing like a cropped t-shirt, I guess, with jeans. Our puppet now has pants. So, puppets, okay, and then puppet scale. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright. Dude. Scaled. Let's scale. Oh, okay. When in doubt, larger brush. Like looks like they're wearing like a vest of some sort. Sure, we'll go into that. I just need something that I can grab. Actually gonna redo it where it's their belly. Because then it's like a black undershirt. Don't know why I'm so invested in the color of the clothing of this character, but whatever. You can tell when I'm using my tablet brush versus using my mouse by how jittery it is. Okay. Got this person. Now to resize them for the different template sizes. So I got 4. I now need 3, 2, 3 for and a half. It's good enough for a half. Line up best possible. Okay. Now for the half of that height. About there, probably. Maybe a tad smaller. Oh right, I literally have percentage. Of course. Really have percentage sizing. that is a tool I can use. 75 would be 3. And what's it? So 13.5. Probably want to go shorter end, so it'd be 14. 100 minus 14 equals 86. Yeah. Okay. A copy of you again. Okay. And and 50 this time. 2 blocks. And then on the 1 block, just 25%. So small. It's very eroded. I think I should probably use these squares instead. It would make more sense. Okay. 75 minus 14 equals 51, I believe. 60. No? Maybe 60. 61. Well, probably 62. And proportions. Ta-da. And percentage is 36. Got all the puppets. I'm not actually going to end up using them because these work better. I'm switching the blue and the red. Anyway.
I am here. I'm just
Hi.
hi. Hello again. It was just really loud in my house. So.
Ah. No worries, no worries.
No, it is no longer loud.
Yeah.
I didn't just disappear on you to go get milk. I promise.
Well, I got that. You responded in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I know.
So kind of knew you just kind of had to step out of chat, out of this VC
Yeah.
for insert reason here. So
My favorite reasoning for anything is insert reason here.
It's just such a classic.
It's very classy and not very ick.
Versatile. Anyway, what's your favorite animal?
Oh, like real animal or
Let's say real at first, and then if you want to say what your favorite fantasy one, go for it.
my favorite real animal? Oh boy. Probably. You've asked me a very difficult question, Ugly. Very difficult question. Why is it that this second you asked me about my favorite real animal, I can't think of a real animal? I really like platypuses. I really like birds. And I think jumping spiders are adorable. I think maybe hognose snakes. They're so cute. These little faces. They
Hold
just look
on.
at you and go, nah.
Hog those snakes.
Yeah. Look at their little faces. Aren't they silly? They've got little snoots.
E. Just pulled up a picture that I found on Google Images.
Yeah, that's the perfect image. Just
E.
little guys.
Just little dudes.
They just have little snoots.
E.
And they look at you with the most startled expression no matter what you did. They're just like, oh, oh, oh. You're just so alarmed all the time. I love it.
Nice. So what about fantasy?
Dragons.
Fair enough.
I love dragons. I've loved dragons my entire life. Slate can vouch for how much of a dragon nerd I was in middle school and continue to be. Have I shown you the bin of doom? It's just a
I
bin
don't
full
think
of
so.
every single here. You're gonna get a really bad quality photo of the bin of doom. Maybe why does it exceed the? It's just a photo. It doesn't exceed the file. I sent this in Discord earlier. What? It apparently exceeds the file limit now, but not when I sent it earlier. Just someone else. It doesn't like you.
How does that work?
I don't know, but I sent it in a Discord chat to Ty earlier, or not earlier, but like a couple of days ago, for a different reason, different context. But apparently, it doesn't like it. Maybe if I do it from my phone, it'll like it. There you go. Look, okay, that's a really, again, you can't see, but there's so many dragons in there. It's the bin of doom.
Ah,
It's full. I
those are
have
some
dragon
nice
art
looking
from
dragons.
when I was like 9. It's the first piece I think I have. It's in my drawer of things.
Hmm.
But yes, I was a big dragon kid and continue to be a big dragon kid. What in the world?
Hmm?
Oh, I just had a strange thing where I alt tabbed too many times and then the screen's like overlaid because my computer got confused. And so I was seeing simultaneously Discord and the strong interaction just within each other for a second. It was a little bit scary and I didn't know what to think about it.
Hmm.
It was shooketh in me bones, one could say.
We got how tall a 3 block person is.
Probably 3 blocks.
Yes. But how that means on the canvas. We got it.
I know what you mean, but I'm being mean.
Ooh. Um. So now I have to figure out how the other ones work. Is there a way I can image canvas size and can I just add 25% of this? Can't. Didn't mirror each other. That's sad. Okay. That didn't help me. I did this thing. I don't know how it helped. Don't know how much it helps me though. I'm not sure what to do from this point. um. We're just gonna have to, like, come up with base characters just to use as references.
Who you thinking? Just random OCs?
Probably.
Fair.
I do one for each size and it would work.
I'm staring. What I'm doing right now is doing a combination of eyeing Victorian clothing from the Regency era and also looking at what the word for outside is in Japanese, which is a very strange combo.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm?
The word for between is Ida. That's not what I asked at all, Google. Google, I did not ask for between. It's just simply lying to me.
Yeah. I think I'll have to design a text box first so that I can understand what would be covered up.
POV Hockley. I have to figure out character sizes. Let me design a whole PowerPoint presentation.
I mean, if it helps me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing.
But you know what? Whatever the process is.
Yeah. If it gets me to something I'm satisfied with and confident in, then it works. Yee.
Okay, I'm not crazy. However, if I were hypothetically crazy in this hypothetical where I hate my life, I see some really cool dresses.
What?
I'm trying to decide how much I hate myself.
No.
With the Victorian style dresses.
Why you dislike yourself?
Because the amount of ruffles I would have to draw would drive me insane. And
so you're annoyed at beauty, just not directly yourself.
No. I'm annoyed at the fact that my brain won't let this go, even though I know it's gonna be horrible to do. He needs to stop. I don't want to do this, but it looks so cool. But I don't want to do it. But the voices, the demons, they want it to happen.
It's like a crow finding a shiny object.
Yes. I need to find something else that looks cool to occupy. I'm like a magpie. I've said this before. I go, ooh, shiny. My mom was trying to talk to me today about an exhibit, and halfway through her sentence, I go, ooh, my shirt looks like it's glittering. And I stopped in the middle of the Chipotle line, and the lady was trying to get me to order, but I was too busy looking at my shiny shirt. It was very shiny. Apparently it had sparkles, and I didn't know that. Now, I did not buy it thinking it had I just wanted a t-shirt, but it's a sparkly t-shirt apparently, and I'm just blind. So it's sparkly. Amazing. Oh no. The dresses are so why are there so many pretty dresses? I don't want to draw dresses. Oh no. Oh no. Might have to draw dresses. If only to remind myself why I never draw dresses.
You don't. Only to remind her why you don't draw them in the first place. I was about to say the fourth place, but that wouldn't help.
The fourth wall.
Yes, let's smash it.
Whack. I feel like the fourth wall would make the clown noise when you smash it.
The clown noise?
So like the clown nose noise, like the
Why would the fourth wall do that?
I don't know, but it's in my head and I just can't get it out.
Alright.
I just feel like it would squeak. Go.
I always imagine imagine it just shattering.
Like a pane of glass?
Yeah.
Huh. See, that makes more sense and seems more dramatic. But I think it'd be really funnily anticlimactic if it just started squeaking.
You're not wrong. But
Just like,
still.
I know I'm not wrong, but I also am wrong at the same time.
We know you're wrong, but at the same time, it's incredibly a possibility.
That's the problem. It's so awesome.
It fits too well. That's what the issue is. It fits too well.
Mm-hmm.
My title of the stream is just Talksprites, perhaps? And the answer was no.
The answer was nah.
The answer is like, I'll get around to it when I can. The answer is it won't happen, but I'll get around to it when I can.
As in Talksprites, so you're talking about like the mini
visual
like
novel
fake,
characters.
Fake VTuber models or the
PNG tuber, sort of. Think more like visual novel sprite.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah. I just learned the term as talk sprite and I never grew out of it, but I'm pretty sure it's only specific to one fandom.
It explains why I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with being confused. That's just part of life.
Yeah. Like that. One. Should probably have this back. Okay. So. Got one. One, 2, 3, and 4. E. Stream is done in 5 minutes. There's not really much I can do.
Well, you know.
Wanna play tic-tac-toe?
It's gonna be a cat's game.
What?
How confusing can I be?
I don't know.
Have you never heard of a cats game?
I guess not.
It means that it's a tie, but only for tic-tac-toe, so you draw a cat above it. This is like a well-known thing. You just call it a cats game. I don't know why. Yeah, each draw, if you win, you draw an X over it, and if they win, you draw an O over it, and if no one wins, you draw a cat.
Hmm.
The more I try to explain it, the weirder it sounds.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stop.
Started sketching something random and then I realized I literally have my dream sketch pad open. At some point I just started drawing an egg. Yeah. Alright, it's end of stream time, yay! I'm gonna mute for a little bit. Alright. Time for me to end stream. Just gonna let this track play us out, I guess. Even though it's gonna take a really long time too. But I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. Thank you for... Did I not have... Oh, I closed GIMP. I think? Yes. That's why it's not seeing. but I shall add the ending screen. If I can find it. Why are you over there? Screens. Screen shovels are not the easiest to deal with. You get them sorted proportionally, and then they decide to break. Because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? There you go. You watched. Thank you for watching. You have a good night, day, whatever time it is for you. And hope to see you next time. Like, I usually stream on Thursdays at 6 p.m. CST. Sometimes I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm usually on time. So anyway, good night. Stream will end in a few moments.